Hi everyone, it's Lynn and it's time to unveil the core catalog for Stampin' Up, which runs from May 2024 through April 2025. On the cover, you can see it's a picture of girls or women getting together for a girls' night out, and that's what we do with crafting. We will either do it with friends online or together. As we go through the catalog, you're going to see there's lots of details and information, artwork, as well as photos of people sharing the craft form. Now, in the table of contents, you're going to notice a step-by-step crafting level from page 4 to 11. Think of this as beginner, gift giving. The paper pumpkin is a subscription card making program, which I think anybody can do. I'm going to enjoy it as well. And it's just about quick paper crafts. Then we have the quick and easy options from page 12 to 29. That might be for those of you who just like to add a little bit of something into your crafting experience. And as you grow and build into having a bigger crafting arsenal of product. But for most of us, we're in this creativity your way. That's 30 to 91 pages, and we love crafting using workshops, suites, bundles, and things like that in order to create all of the artwork we can do. Now, just as a reminder, this is a card making, more of a card catalog, but scrapbooking will be included in this as well eventually. Just keep in mind that the catalog does carry a lot of card making products, and scrapbooking will be starting to come in to the program in September. As a reminder, this catalog was created before we joined forces with Stampin' Up, so you're not going to see much as far as scrapbooking, but there are products in here we can use for scrapbooking. So stay tuned for more of those details. But you can see we have lots of different ways of indexes here for you to check out, and there's also a table of contents in the back. Step-by-step crafting, think of it as fast, simple, and easy. Great ways to connect with new beginners. Some simple kits, that card kit with the animals. I think everybody should have that. We all have so many pets, and I think they're just super cute. You're going to see what you call ephemera products that work so well with each of the kits. You can do it with kids. You can do it with grandmoms, everybody that you can think of. And that's what's really cool about the Paper Pumpkin subscription. It is kind of a surprise because there might be something else that you can do other than a card in the box. It's only $25 per month, and that includes shipping to you. And you can create this particular box might have 8 ideas, 9 ideas, so it can change on a monthly basis, but it's delivered right to your door. So you can see how simple paper crafting can be. I do like this page, the top 10 crafting essentials. What are your top 10 crafting essentials? Scissors, glue, adhesive, inks, blocks, punches or die cuts, stamps, cards and envelopes, scrapbooking paper, and of course, don't forget, this should have a picture of me right here. I am one of your tools. All right, we can mix and match products as well. So if you like card bases and envelopes I love that they have the color inside the envelope. And then these are different ephemera packs that you can add on to create very fun cards. And then there are some stamping elements as well, as you can see right here. These are different stamp sets. Now it's going to show you a couple of different ways that you can create these cards very simply, adding a different ephemera pack and then creating it a little bit more hopped up. So the choice is always yours. So having those samples right there really gives you an idea of what you can do with those ephemera packs. I love this page too with the card designs. For a little inspiration, you can see there are a bunch of card designs right here. So basically you're adding your ink, your threads, your stamps, and paper, and you've got a whole new look. Now, the color family coordination program has to do with their suites. So we have subtles. 10 colors are in here, and each one of these suites, subtles, brights, regals, and neutrals, come with cardstock 8.5 by 11, 12 by 12 in all the colors. And then there are some textured 6 by 6 patterns, as well as blending markers. All kinds of stamps for all occasions. So I'm just going to skip through this and go on to some more details. Memories Plus is like a Pocket Plus, 3x4s and 4x6 cards. So you can use them for scrapbooking as well as card making. And they do have some pocket pages in the 6x8 size. So you'll see this listed here. And I like the fact that they give you a key of ideas of tools that you'll need to create the project or finish it off. Love this particular collection as well. I love that there's your 12 by 12 papers, and then these are punch outs right here, 2 sheets of punch outs, and then what I would call are them like memory cards, or we're used to picture my life cards. So that gives you an idea of what you can do with these, and then you can stamp inside some of the sayings. I think they're really pretty, and I think you could definitely use this kit for scrapbooking. All the basics. And now we're going into creativity your way. Things that you can add on to something you already own, inks, ribbons, showing you what you can do in your office, in your craft room, as you start to pull things together. Now we're going to start with a suite here. And I wanted to bring your attention to the fact there is a scan code. So if you use this scan code, it's going to bring you right to that page, or I should say that offer right online for you to add to your cart or to check out. But isn't this pretty? It's called Mediterranean Blooms. And as you look at each of the suites, here's what they have all in common. The name of the suite and the whole suite collection is one item number. No longer for me to have to create a list of all the products you need, but you will save 10% when you buy the complete suite. There's an English and French version in this program. Now you can see here's the stamp set, and I wanted to bring your attention to the fact that it says, I don't know if I can move it over, the stamp set says cling. Cling means that's a rubber stamp, not an acrylic stamp. So I wanted to show you that. Let's get this back here, and now you can see, so there's your stamp set. These are the die cuts. These are the embellishments. And then you have all the beautiful paper. There are 12 sheets of paper in this collection. So you can get the whole collection for $83, but then you can also save 10% on the stamp set and the thin cuts, and then you can buy everything you want individually. Remember, this is how every single collection is being offered, and it tells you down here all of the numbers, the price points, and what they're called, and what comes in each particular one. So it says to order bundle items individually. It gives you that information right there. So just be aware of that as we look at each one of our collections. This is another one. This is your masculine kit. It's really, really cool. You'll note that the card ideas that they're showing here, one is basically using stamps, one might be using die cuts, one might be using the whole bundle, and one might be using everything that comes in the suite. So it's pretty cool at the way they designed it. So it's called Take to the Sky, and you can see here's the suite collection. $74 is saving 10% on buying all of this as a bundle. And then you can see the other items down here are listed below. When you have the catalog in your hand, or if you're looking online, these details will be explained there as well. But remember, you're getting 12 sheets of paper. And in this instance, you can see there is a sheet that would be a cut apart. So you're showing front and back of each of the patterns. So it is 2 of each sheet that you're seeing. So there's 6 different designs. 1 design here, 2 designs, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a sheet, this is a sheet. 3rd sheet, 4th sheet, 5th sheet, 6th sheet, front and back, front and back, front and back, just like what you're used to. So there's 12 sheets in each one of the collections. To mark it, so I'm just going to scroll through some of them so that you can see. And remember, there is a scan code here, so you could use that scan code if you are using your mobile phone and you want to look at that collection closely. Another thing to note, I wanted to show you, sometimes the paper swatches to scale, okay? So you might think that this is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper where the flowers are this big, but that is not correct. That is like a little bit of a thumbnail of a piece of that paper. So when you're looking at the artwork, that will give you an idea of the sizing of the paper. Or you can look online and it'll get a really great selection as well. It will show it to you per sheet. This is actually full of life, and these are 6 by 6 swatches of paper. So you want to definitely read down here about the sizing of the paper under each description. Very colorful. I can see using this with black cardstock to really make it pop, black and white. Lily Pond Lane, Thoughtful Journey. Now this paper is just stunning. And this is also paper swatches that are 6 by 6 size. And you can see the beautiful patterns. This also has some specialty paper. So that's why you really want to check out the details, because each collection is completely different in what might be in a bundle. Country Woods. This is going to be very, very popular. So here's the Sweet collection, which includes both stamp sets and die cuts. Now, let's see if I can show you here. So do you see right here, it says Photopolymer stamp set? Anything that says Photopolymer is an acrylic, clear acrylic stamp. So these are Photopolymer clear stamps where cling means they cling to the block and are rubber. I do like the fact that they give you their color swatches at the bottom to tell you the colors that are in each suite as well. Love, love, love this. This is the Country, which one is this? Country Woods. Sorry, I will be using this to create some kind of, I might be using all of this to create some kind of a summer beachy feel. You'll see when I create it what it might look like. Unbounded Beauty. Now I want to say that this is a beautiful collection. Stamp sets and thin cuts, and these are photopolymer, meaning clear stamps as well. So you have your stamp set and thin cuts, stamp set and thin cuts. Look at all these thin cuts that work with this set to give you labels. The resins, now this is the part of the VIP offer that I'm doing, or the special offer of swatches of paper. So I want to let you know, this is like glitter paper. It's really beautiful. And these are all of the pattern papers as well of Unbounded Beauty. Their die cutting machine. And just going into more stamp sets with thin cuts. So you'll check it out. And in some case, you'll see that it says dies or punch. So these are your dies and this is your punch, and the price points are all listed there, showing you the stamp set, how it can be used here. The cards are showing you, and these ideas can be replicated for scrapbooking. Let's see if I can move that up just a little bit. Whoops, wrong way. So you can see there's lots of different stamp sets, thin cuts, ideas of how you can use all the products that you're seeing showcased. I love the idea of the different artwork and everything being showcased on that one page. And I think it gives you, it will also tell you the price point down here. Remember that says photopolymer, meaning clear. And then the stamp set right here. And to let you know that when you buy the bundle, this is where you're saving 10%. So you want to use this number here in order to get the discount. Bistro Burger. So lots of different sets. Now this is one I'm definitely going to get. All of these circles. Spotlight on Nature. I just want the circles. I do like the stamp set, but These are beautiful circles that are 12 dies, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this design, 4 in this design, and 4 in this design. To give you an idea, the edging on each one of these are cut out. So it's $35 for that die set. Well worth it. In the Groove, great for nature. So you'll see there's a lot to go through. Now, Seaside Wishes bundle. This is the bundle that I will be using with that Country Woods paper to do some kind of a beach scene. What's really cool about this is it is, first of all, they're clear stamps, thin cuts, and this is an embossing folder where you can use the die cuts inside as well. It's a hybrid embossing folder. So we're going to learn about that, aren't we? Yes, we are. How cool is that it can cut those dies apart? Okay, so Encore, and now you'll see that there's lots more sets. Encore being, these are sets, now they're new to us, right? But for those people who have been with following Stampin' Up, they've seen these offers before, so they're showing them in the catalog as well. And they're still available. There are a lot in here to look at, so you can definitely check it out. And like I've mentioned to you, you want to pay attention to when it says a cling or photopolymer. Cling clings to the block, so it's rubber. Lots of ideas to offer you there. I love how they give you an example of how you can use the stamps. See, here's your cling, so it talks to you right about that, and photopolymer being clear. So this is a really important page to pay attention to if you're feeling a little confused. I like that they show you how you can do a double stamp, which is really just creating your solid stamp and then stamping on top using both sides of the stamp. So it's really kind of cool that they're giving you some tips on how to do that. We're also going to look at some of the basics with blocks and just more ideas of how you can embellish with threads and gems and die cuts. So you'll see that pretty much each page that offers product, there's some very helpful tips on how to use that product right on the page. So I think you're going to find that really useful. Love this set too. I ordered this one, Under the Moon, and this is also a photopolymer clear set. You can see it here. And we're going to be using sponge daubers to get colors like this on each block, on each stamp. Love that. How cool is that, right? Backgrounds. So you'll go through the catalog, and remember, when you place an order as a VIP May 1st, you'll get the catalog for free during the month of May. I don't know if that's good for beyond, but I'm just letting you know that right now. A space for inspiration, so organizational. So their ink pads do not fit in the Close to My Heart carousel, but I'd let you know that. I do like that they stack, and they also hold the blending markers on the side. So that's a nice little feature if you decide to go that way. Great ideas to show appreciation. Sometimes you just need some thank you cards, and this would be a great stamp set to have and to use. So if that's for you, you have that option. Keep the memories going. Some 6x6 Designer Series paper assortments and all those seasons of subtle, regals, neutrals, and brights. Comes in 8.5 by 11 and 12 by 12. It's all being showcased here so you can read the details. Love this one right here. This is a wood textured paper, 2 sheets for $5. And here they're showing you how they use the sponge to create that look. Really like that one. But you'll see tips and tricks on every one of the pages. This is another paper pack I really like, and this has already been featured. It's called Winter Meadows Design a Series paper. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful, but I don't feel like doing anything with winter right now. So you can check out the details on that if you're on the website and you want to look at it. Crafting with kids. Invitations, a beautiful invitation set if you need to use something like this, and then some great ideas. Love this simple card idea right there for saving the date. Excuse me, craft for your home, and just keep looking through it. I like the fact too, now on this page, anything that's metallic is being showcased here. Gems, cardstock or specialty paper, and this is the silver. And it's all being showcased, anything that you can see being offered on, there's a 2-page spread next to each other that has anything to do with metallics. So I really like that, especially around the holidays, we like to do things like that. Then we have a whole page for ribbons, all kinds of ribbons and twine. Embellishments, and I wanted you to note that all of these embellishments that are being showcased are self-adhesive backed. So there's 2 pages of that detail. Really, really interesting that it's all together, so that makes it so easy to shop and look at. Sticky business, how to use what the adhesives are used for. Really helpful tips again. They do have sticker sheets. They have pop-ups. They have sticker strips, adhesive, watercolor techniques. Add fun to your cards with punches, shaker cards. Really tutorial kind of pages that show you with information, and I think you are at the level you can definitely figure it out. But if you're new, you just start from the beginning and you'll get there eventually. Texture, how to do texture with embossing. Paste. Die cutting machine. Embossing folders that are just amazing. These are beautiful folders. And I know they're coming out with a new size, but I think these are 6x8, if I recall correctly, or 6x6, or 5x7. I don't recall now, but it's lots of embossing folders. Really cool. And the 3 on the bottom are hybrid. That means there's a die and a folder in one package. Markers, using Memento, they explain what they use the Memento ink for with their markers, like that. Flawless blending. Color theory, this is phenomenal to have this in the book, that you can see all the colors, and then they showcase on the next page on how you can use that color where to create the monochromatic, complementary, analogous, and triadal. Color collections. So here's all of your subtles. So you have 10 colors. They come in 8.5 by 11, 12 by 12 inks, and also marker Stampin' Blends, which are markers. So you can get a whole bundle of each one, all the markers, all the inks, and you actually save on the bundle versus buy them individually. So there's your subtles. There's your brights. So you can buy them individually. Everything is listed there, and you can see how it's all being offered in each one. These are the regals, which are like your jewel tones. Then you have neutrals, which are beautiful. And then you have the in color. So let me explain how this works. The in color, this was the in color that was introduced in 2023, last year. It's good for 2 years. So you have 5 colors, and you can get all 5 colors in the same way, 8.5 by 11, 12 by 12, and ink pad markers. You can buy them individually or in a bundle. This is the new in color. Remember I mentioned Unbounded Beauty? These are all the colors here that work with that particular pack. And then when we have basics, it's all showcased down here, and Very Vanilla and Basic White are in the 12 by 12 sizes. And then you have an index that helps you find everything in the back of the catalog. All right, here's some details about if you want to join. There is a May special, so you can use this scan code in May, and you're going to see there's a fabulous special being offered if you want to sign up. And then rewarding Gatherings are fun and rewarding, and this will take you right to the rewards page so you can see what's being offered in that department. There is an angel policy and stamp set right here that you can use if you decide to craft with Stampin' Up! Products and you sell those products. So sell those cards. And there you have it. Use this scan code to see the whole catalog online, but I'll also have a link. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough and can see all the possibilities with Stampin' Up! I look forward